And away we go. It is the Nightcap brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken right here on BearcatJournal.com. You know the drill. Go to the website, www.galacticfriedchicken.com. They will deliver right to your front door pretty much anywhere inside the 275 loop. Or head down to Dayton, Kentucky, Wednesday through Sunday. Tell them to pump it up. Save yourself 15% off of that Galactic goodness. Tendies, fried chicken, fries, coleslaw, and of course, the incredible Galactic sauce. It is out of this world. All right, Aaron. Thursday night. This is Big 12 Thursday. But first, how excited were you today?
I mean, it was a lot to do about nothing, really. They didn't really give us any glimpses. It was like when you watch it,
they solidified. It's coming this summer.
It is coming. It is coming.
The preview will be out soon. It's happening.
May.
That's soon.
But NCAA football is officially upon us. They have an X handle now, Twitter for those who are still behind in the times. But it's happening. I'm excited for that. And the video was a minute and a half of legitimately nothing.
It was just a hype video.
But less than a hype video. Hype videos, you at least get to see the team that you're hyped about. We didn't really get to see anything. They showed us the bare bones. They showed us like the sketches.
Can you not just ever be happy?
I want all of it. I didn't want to. It was like when you go to Baskin Robbins and you get the little spoon, but it was like if they just gave you the spoon with nothing in it. You didn't get to actually try it. You just got the spoon.
You got an official announcement that it's coming this summer and an official announcement for when they're going to release the trailer. That was something.
I mean, even if it would have been stills, like a fade in, fade out of a still, like I don't need full video. That's fine. But I think they're probably rumors are that they are going to essentially launch us on an entirely new engine, one that they can eventually bring the Madden platform over to, but they're not able to change the Madden engine because Madden comes out every year and it's too hard for them to redevelop an entire game engine as you are relaunching essentially the same game every year, but just updating what you can in that 6 to 7 month window that you really have to work on it.
You just can be happy. It's happening.
The
doubt is over. It's happening.
I'm in a Reddit group on this thing. I'm really excited. Don't get me wrong. I play it. I was playing last night. If anybody noticed the stills that were popping up here while it was paused, like I'm excited, but it just I wanted more.
Oh boy! All right, let's get to the Big 12 this week. It was as chalk as pretty much anything I remember. I guess the only real surprise of the week was the first game of the week. Texas Tech 79, Kansas 50.
Not chalk. No one saw that coming.
I thought, without Kevin McCullough.
Not 29.
Right. Without Kevin McCullough, I thought Texas Tech would handle that game, but they smoked them.
I mean, Texas Tech might as well not have been playing with Pop Isaacs. He's still messed up from Cincinnati. Only 7 points, 1 of 9 shooting from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. Woof.
Yeah.
Toussaint didn't do much either. 6 points there.
But Williams had 30.
And he had 30. A 30 burger in college basketball is rare enough. Well done.
So, Texas Tech up to 7-4, Kansas down to 7-5. I am going to be fascinated Saturday to see where Kansas is when they release the top 4 seed lines. Saturday is the first, glimpse at the NCAA tournament field. Their resume is a monster, but there are some flaws.
they have shown plenty of chinks in the armor with the fact that one injury and this team is playing essentially with an arm behind their back. Like they're figuring it out on the fly, and it's not looked great.
Yeah. TCU spanks West Virginia 81-65. That's the second game in a row West Virginia has been pushed around. Your boy Jameer Nelson, the big day for the Horned Frogs, and TCU at least stabilizing a little bit right now.
Well, Jameer Nelson has become a starter once again for this team after not starting many games throughout the middle of the season, oddly enough.
Yeah.
But I've said that I think this team rises and falls with him. He's got 14, 5 of 8 from the field that day, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. It's a good day for him. They had 3 guys actually with 14. But West Virginia reeling still, even with their whole team back. Rough season for them.
Yeah. Baylor, we kind of had this one right on Sunday, Aaron. Baylor 79, Oklahoma 62. Baylor is starting to put some things together, it feels like. Oklahoma is like they're going in the other direction.
I didn't feel like Baylor was going to lose this one at home.
Right.
And obviously they didn't. Man, all of their starters scored in double digits with none 27. Goodness.
Yeah.
Oklahoma had no starter with double digits.
They are, when they are going offensively, they are really hard to handle. And they were going. And then maybe one of the wildest numbers of the entire college basketball season. BYU 90, UCF 88. UCF scored 26 points in the first half and then flipped it and scored 62 in the second half and lost.
It's insane. That's absolutely insane. It's a
62.
tough day.
62. I don't remember Cincinnati ever score. In my time on this beat, 17 years, I'm sure it might have happened once or twice in bye games against really bad teams or whatever. 62 is in college ridiculous. In 40 minutes, it's over a point and a half a minute.
In 20 minutes.
Or 20 minutes. It's 3 points a minute.
Over.
UCF usually doesn't score 62 in a game. That's why my brain was on 40 minutes.
They scored, what was it, the one half they scored, 14 earlier this season?
14. So, in this first half, they scored 26. In the second half, they scored 62. And it wasn't enough.
A tale of 2 landlocked cities in a peninsula.
Insane.
Of course.
Insane.
Of course, I'm always Trevin Nell watching anytime I see a BYU scoreboard. And in true fashion, he finishes 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 behind the arc, and only 17 points. I still don't understand.
He had one good game, Aaron.
Yep. Well, they all do against Cincinnati. It's crazy.
Let it go. Let it go. That was like the story of 6 weeks ago. That hasn't been the case for a while. But anyhow.
It's still eating me. And that was a win. Still eating me.
You have problems.
I don't disagree.
Seek help. What's the Jordan meme? Stop it. Get some help.
Yes.
Saturday, pretty good slate. Texas Tech. That's a fun one. And did you see they moved Iowa State Houston? That is Monday. They moved it to Big Monday.
Oh.
Yeah. So that'll be a big one Monday, but that's not easy. I mean, Texas Tech can play some offense. So that will be an interesting one to kick things off Saturday. TCU at Kansas State. Kansas State is struggling, but they've still been decent at home. So So it's going to be interesting to see how TCU handles that. 1 o'clock on CBS, Texas at Houston. Little revenge from earlier in the season. BYU at Oklahoma State, which I mean, you would think BYU will get it going there, but they've struggled a little bit on the road. So one to keep an eye on. Kansas at Oklahoma. Kansas has been bad on the road.
Mhm.
Oklahoma feels like they're sliding down a little bit.
Yep.
That might be the one to keep an eye on. If Kansas is going to get a road win in this league, it might have to be that one.
Might have to be.
Cincinnati UCF, and then finally Baylor West Virginia to close it out at 6 p.m. That game at West Virginia, I don't think Baylor has much trouble there. Any of those stand out to you for the card on Saturday?
Texas Tech, Iowa State. Curious to see what Iowa State looks like after playing Cincinnati as opposed to Houston, as Houston had a week. And they have a Texas Tech team coming into a just very tough place to play. But Texas Tech is also surging right now. So I'm super curious to see how that one goes. Outside of that, maybe the TCU Kansas State game, just to see if TCU can continue getting things back on track. As that's I don't know. I feel weird about that game for whatever reason.
It does have a weird feeling. I agree.
One gripe about this entire slate, I don't like that there's no late games on Saturday.
I know 6 o'clock is the last tip.
I don't like that. I like having my entire day to where I can turn on, no matter what's going on, I can turn on TV at some point during that Saturday and find a Big 12 game. And I don't have that this Saturday. And I don't like
What's interesting is usually there's no noon, and there's 2 noon games this week. Usually it started at 2 o'clock. Yeah. Usually 2 o'clock has been like the first tip off. So I don't know if that's a NFL season is over related decision or what, but no, give me the night games back. You guys are,
even
Kelsey's got a volleyball tournament this weekend.
Even looking ahead, we don't have late night Saturday games until March 2nd. I don't
Kelsey's got a volleyball tournament this weekend. I will be in lovely Bowling Green, Kentucky. She plays. Their flight starts at 3 o'clock, and the Bearcats game is at 4. So, and I think actually what I'm afraid of is that the times that they gave us are central, because West Bowling Green is central time. So if they're central, then I'm really screwed. So you and Keegan will probably have the live nightcap Saturday. I may try to chime in with my phone from a parking lot or something at some point in time if I can.
If you're in Bowling Green, we'll see how that goes anyway.
Yeah. So you probably won't see me again until Sunday night-ish sometime, whenever we get back.
Look, with all the shows we have in a week, I'm sure your opinions will be heard loud and clear at some point.
Yeah, people will understand my where I'm coming from. If I get to watch, I don't even know.
Yeah, if not, you go back and watch it on ESPN Plus after the fact, and
I know it's the volleyball dad thing. It is kicked up, and it is going to be. I think there's 3 tournaments in the next 5 weeks. So, yeah.
Just in time for the busiest time of the year. No big deal.
Just in time for the end of March, like at the beginning of March. Yeah, great. Awesome. Oh, well, whatever. We'll make it happen. That's it. We will see you guys this weekend. That is the Nightcap, brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken, right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya.